Welcome back to the channel. So I am gonna start clearing another spot for our pigs. Obviously as they're getting older, we're needing to move them more frequently. We've moved them 3 different spots already. They started out right here, and as you can see, the grass is already starting to grow back and get better, which this spot is very rocky, and we eventually would like to do a greenhouse here. Hoping to do a greenhouse here eventually. So we wanted the pigs to get on here and get all the weeds and everything kind of rooted up. So far they've done a very, very good job. We had them in this spot the longest because they were pretty little when we first got them, and so it took them quite a while to really get everything rooted up, and it was just covered in weeds and grass and vegetation and just so many different things that it took them a little while to really get it rooted well. But we're already seeing that the grass is coming back. Maybe a few weeds, but it's definitely so much better than it was. So we went from this one to this one. This is our, well, what was supposed to be our garden. As you can see, we have some bedding left over from them. We wanted this to be our garden. This is the garden that we failed at for our first year. But even this one, they did like a really good job at tearing it up. We haven't had grass coming up yet because it hasn't been that long since we've had them off of it, maybe 2 weeks. And we're already having to move them again. So we believe this is a persimmons tree above me, and they got some really good fruit when they were in here. A lot more has fallen since then, but they loved that. We're gonna lay tarp over it. We would like to try and get the chickens on it first and scratch everything, and then lay some tarp down or some plastic down and winterize it, so then hopefully the soil will be better next year and not so hard and clay now that the pigs and animals have been on it. So we'll show you that when we get to that. We have something coming up soon that we need to do first, but that's next, hopefully in the next couple days, that we'll be starting to work towards getting that done. But this was their second spot. Hi, ladies. Hi, ladies. Hi. It's okay. I know. It's okay. So obviously this is their third spot. This is where they currently are. Hi, hi, hi. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And obviously, as you can tell, we are in much need of moving them again. So stop eating my shoe. Stop it. Stop eating my shoe. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. They were sleeping in their hay that we had given them for warmth. We're about to build them another shelter. This one's just a temporary one that we've had up for them to keep them dry. But we're working on plans for a better shelter here very soon. So that is another thing on our to-do list, hopefully in the next week or so. So we're working on that. They're getting big and fat, aren't you ladies? Yeah, you're getting big and fat and happy as can be. You're ready for some new grass though, aren't you? Aren't you? Huh? So today I'm going to be string trimming. It's already getting a little bit late. We had a bunch of errands we had to run this morning, so homesteading never stops and projects don't get finished unless we do them. So I'm going to try and get this at least somewhat done. I'm going to be string trimming a path for the fence, the electric fence, so then they're safe from predators and so they don't get out. So we have not put them in the woods yet, so we're a little nervous about this. We've been talking about like needing to, it's just haven't quite gotten there yet. So now that we've kind of run out of area besides like our actual yard that's not wooded on this side of the acreage, where we don't want to put them on the other side of the acreage just because they're still little. It's not as easy to access at this point because we need to put in a driveway. We can get through kind of a different way. We have had permission to go through someone else's driveway, but just having to do that so frequently while they're young, we just would rather not. So we're gonna keep them on this side in the woods, and they love it there. So they'll enjoy it while we can start getting this side cleared up, and eventually we'll get them on the other side of the pasture. It's just not gonna be right now, and probably not these pigs. So safety first. It's already getting a little dark, so we'll see how long I can actually see with my safety glasses because that's what I got. So here goes nothing. So the reason I'm being so careful right now is because it is prime copperhead season, and we live near a creek, so they like wet places, and then they like cold, damp. So these woods would be perfect for them, not only for the big adult copperheads, but for their babies too. It's baby copperhead season also. So I'm just being very careful on where I go. It's already getting quite dark, way faster than I wanted it to. So I'm probably not going to be able to do much more And I kind of want to get some of these branches down. So I'm going to go grab the hedge clippers or the loppers and try and get some of these upper branches cleaned up a little bit so then I can get in there a little bit further safer. So just a minute. Right. Well, it sounds like coyotes. Sorry. We haven't heard that bad. Something must be going down and they must be fighting. Anyway. It is just too dark. I can't see anything. So, I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Have a good one.